Welcome to Kitchen 143. I am your host, Michelle Aventajado, your resident mama in Manila, and I'd like to thank you for joining me yet again on this rainy Tuesday evening. I hope you guys are all staying dry. Today we're hanging out in the heart of BGC, and we're here chatting with Gianni Grifoni. Gianni Grifoni came to the Philippines in 2006 as a surfer. Since then, he's been a marine biologist, which of course is your education, a scuba instructor, now restaurateur, come resort owner, and soon to be farmer. Wannabe farmer.
Wannabe.
He serves up authentic Italian comfort food that would make your nonna proud. Of course, as always, if you're watching live on Facebook, we're on the Rappler Facebook, YouTube, and X profiles. We're also on the Momma and Manila Facebook profile as well. And joining me on cam today, of course, is Gianni of Grifoni's.
Yes, buongiorno.
Buongiorno. And we also have Arcadius Rybak, bartender here at Grifoni's, and chef de partie Bianca.
Hi.
Covarrubias. So I'm so glad that you've let me crash your place today.
Yes, of course.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you very much.
I feel like we need a drink. Salute.
Salute. Salute, ragazzi. Cheers. Salute.
Cheers. Arcadius, do you want to tell us what we're drinking here?
So you having Milano Torino, which is a godfather of Negroni. I follow the Gianni. Gianni has classic Negroni. Bianca chef has Spaghiato, which is Negroni, where gin was replaced with Prosecco.
With Prosecco.
And I'm having a Boulevardier, where the gin was replaced with bourbon.
So who knew that Negronis had so many different variations?
And that we want to actually introduce our new menu at Grifoni's.
Fantastic, and that's why we're here, because we're going to learn more about the new menu. You just opened in December, so things are still quite new. I'm sure you're feeling things out. This is one of 3 locations. We're here in BGC. The other locations are Podium and also Alabang.
ATC Alabang, correct.
Yeah. But this isn't your first restaurant venture.
Yes.
I mean, we know you're a marine biologist. We know you like to surf. We know you like to scuba dive. You even like to play golf.
Yes. Being in the city, I have to find some dopamine, which I get it from golfing.
I love that. You're so active. But this is not your first venture.
No.
Yeah. You grew up around food. I mean, you're Italian.
Yes.
Come on.
Half Italian, half Swiss. I grew up with my mama cooking.
Okay.
That's where I start my passion.
Okay.
And I grew up in restaurant. My family, my sister, my uncle has restaurants, so I started to do as a summer job.
Mm-hmm. They let you work in the restaurant?
Yeah, bartending.
Did you get paid?
A bit,
Usually
yes.
in the family restaurants, we don't get paid.
Yeah, that was one of the problems. I've been child labor.
That's what it is.
I was working to pay for my vacations.
Okay, there you go.
During the summer.
All right.
So from dishwashing to any kind of work you can do in a restaurant.
Yes.
But I studied biology.
Right. So you grew up in the industry, but then ended up getting into science.
Yes.
Which, of course, I know also affects everything that you do in the restaurant as well.
Somehow, yes,
Yeah.
because kitchen at the end is about science somehow. But I really wanted to study kitchen and culinary, but my parents said I have no future.
They said, no, no, no.
And I ended up doing science at the beginning, but my passion was still food and hospitality, and at the end...
How many restaurants later? Here we are.
1, 2, 4, 6 restaurants.
Wow.
Some closed, some still open, some
Yes.
not most part of it, but 6 restaurants.
So, okay, tell us what you would like people to feel when they come into Grifoni's here in BGC. Because I'm sure each branch has a different feel.
Yeah.
It still has the same food, still has the
Almost,
same,
yes.
kind of comfort, maybe what you would eat with your nonna or just
Yeah.
sitting down with the family.
Yeah. try to do unpretentious food. So I like simple food. I grew up with good ingredients and simple family spread. So what I try to do is something that you would eat with your grandma on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Without too much overpowering, but just choose the right ingredients from local ingredients to imported ingredients and try to match it together and create a simple, nice concept. Here in BGC, we have a bigger bar, which is Arcadius is taking care of.
That's why Arcadius
And
is
our
here.
chef,
Yes.
Bianca, is our chef here taking care of all.
Yes.
And then we have ATC, which is a bit smaller. It's inside a mall, so less drinks, of course, kind of similar menu. And then in Podium, a few more drinks, but still in a mall.
Yes.
So this should be our staple as our main restaurant.
So it's your flagship.
Flagship,
Yeah.
exactly.
I
didn't
love
have the
that
word.
this is your flagship. That's okay. I've been losing words all day today.
Right?
Yeah, in my meetings and some other things that I did earlier, I couldn't even remember the word golf tournament earlier, but it's okay. And that's what I do, right? So, Chef,
Yes.
you obviously have been drawn to food as well. You know, before the camera even came on, you and I were
Yeah.
talking about this is your passion and you really enjoy, you started out with pastry.
Yes.
So how do you enjoy now cooking with Gianni side by side? You
Yeah.
know?
Well, he really has great ideas. So I didn't know this about myself before, because before I would just like I would see a recipe and I would just follow it completely. Like, oh, I would say I'm by the book, really
Okay.
by the book. So like I
Some
would just
people
follow.
are like that. They really
I
just
would
like to be by the
yeah,
book.
I would just really like follow. Like my previous head chefs would just give me instructions and okay, I'll just follow. I won't do anything creative. I won't
Yeah.
do anything by myself. But here with Chef Gianni's encouragement, because he's also
He's
creative.
very creative.
Yeah, and very
Yeah,
adventurous.
you can
so
see.
he kind of passed that on to me. So like now, like even early in the morning, like chef, we can try this with this, and he would also do
He's
that to me.
inspired
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, very much.
That's
yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm very spontaneous, so like I come up like with an idea and then I
Yeah,
tell like,
because
Bianca, let's do it. And I'm like, okay.
He sometimes forgets, like, oh, I was gonna tell you something, like, yeah, so okay, next time just text me about it, then I'll do it right away. Yeah.
So you guys, when you inspired, you're inspired and you're texting each other
Yeah.
no matter what time it is, no?
Yeah.
Correct.
I have to
Yes.
do that.
Yeah.
Are you like that?
24 with Gianni is all the time. You never stop. Even on holiday,
On.
something come in, it's like,
He
oh,
would
idea,
say
we'll
that
follow
he's gonna
up.
go to bed early, but then it's like he'll be texting at like 11.
Because he had an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah.
that too. But I've also told my friends, my staff, my people, I'll be like, you don't have to answer now.
Yeah.
I just want to put this here, otherwise I will
Just so I don't
forget.
forget. Yeah.
Exactly
Are
the
we
same.
the same? Okay, up here.
Exactly the same.
All right, Chef, do you want to tell us about the starters that we have on the table?
Yeah, sure.
And then we can kind of work our way this way, and then maybe Arcadius can also suggest some other drinks that we would enjoy with some of these dishes
Sure.
beyond Negronis.
Yeah.
So I don't know about you guys, it's fun to have drinks and then of course wine
Yes.
if there was pairing. So tell us about the apps and the salads that we have.
Yeah. So first, here we have our cold cuts platter. So it's the basic stuff like the Parma ham and 3 kinds of cheeses. We have mortadella, salami, some nuts, and
All imported
olives.
cold cuts.
Oh,
Yeah.
important cold
Yes.
cuts,
And
correct.
then I see some, is that gorgonzola that I
Yes.
see? Uh-huh. What else
That's a
do we
good
got? What
eye.
are the other cheeses? Fontino over there?
This is Parmesan and taleggio.
Taleggio.
Yeah.
All right. And is that honey? on
Yeah,
the
for
side?
the salty cheese, if you
Yeah.
like some balance of the flavors.
Perfect.
Yes.
That looks like the perfect platter for me to get started on.
Yeah.
That would actually be perfect to,
Aperitivo.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes, aperitivo.
Yeah.
You know, some people, the viewers might not completely be familiar with aperitivo. I know it's gaining a lot more. People are a little bit more aware of it now,
Yeah.
but not many restaurants also have like the full-on experience So I know that's happening here every
We would like to
Saturday.
start. Yeah, we would like to
Every other
start a Saturday. We start last Saturday with pairing with wine because aperitivo is something huge in Italy. You get your glass of sparkling wine, prosecco, Negroni, and you get a
Speaking
small
of-
plate.
Yeah.
Salute.
Salute.
A small plate of different cold cuts.
So this is like a happy hour, pretty
Kind
much.
of a happy hour.
Kind
Yeah,
of.
let's say a happy
Yeah.
hour, Italian happy hour.
It's an Italian happy hour. Of course, there's
Yeah.
nothing better than an Italian happy hour. Spoken from an Italian, of course. So we have the cold cut platter.
Yes.
There's a lot of stuff going on now. Guys, I don't know if you can hear it, but I hope everyone's safe. Of course, I know it's raining and the phones keep going off. I hope you guys are safe and sound at home. Watching and of course enjoying what we put out on the table for you today here in Grifoni's. And then we have a salad.
Yes, this is actually our signature salad. It's a Grifoni salad. We have mixed greens and with roasted bell peppers, tomatoes, onions, cucumbers, and a pan-seared tuna on top.
Yum.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite kind of salad. You can
Yeah.
just show the camera a little bit.
This is
so
kind
that-
of connecting Siargao, my origins, to here, so there is a lot of tuna there.
Oh, there
So,
is?
Yeah, it's actually most of the
Okay.
tuna fish in General Santos come from offshore Siargao. So we have a lot of tuna, and then it's like a connection of.
Fantastic. So it's fresh and the tuna sourced locally.
Correct.
So I know, obviously the liquors and the drinks that you will inspire what you're going to prepare for anyone who comes in as you tend bar.
Yes.
How much of the local ingredients, menu, herbs, what are they called? The botanicals,
yeah.
the spirits.
Yeah.
How much of that do you look for inspiration when creating drinks to go along with what Chef and Gianni
So
has?
we do by supporting the local spirit products actually.
Okay, so you do have local
So
spirits
we
too.
do actually, and unfortunately, like Italian aperitivo liqueurs are not that common in Philippines
Yeah.
from the producers. So that we have to source from Italy,
Okay.
like Amaro, bitters, and so on.
Yeah.
But like any vodka or gin or even the syrups to get more flavor in our drinks for our spirits for happy hour, we try to source locally and support together with Giani. That's our idea to connect all the dots together actually,
Right.
from the food to the drinks.
Make it a little bit more sustainable as well.
Indeed, yeah.
Right. And I know that we were talking about the cheese earlier.
Yeah.
So we've gone through the salads and the appetizers in terms of what we could enjoy. Picking on cold cuts and cheeses. This burrata that we have on the table, we were talking about sourcing it here in the Philippines
Correct,
as well, too. Chef, do you want to just show the camera what this burrata looks like? And I'm sure Gianni might want to slice that up when we're
That's
talking
right.
about it,
Yeah.
no? Well, we'll just show
This
them
is
first.
from Casa del Formaggio.
Yeah, we'll leave it there.
And instead to bring the burrata from Italy here, this family from Casa del Formaggio, look, is very creamy.
Yes, they're from
Yes,
Bacolod.
yeah, from
Look
Bacolod.
at all that cream. I don't know
They
if
brought
now
the
we
cow
can-
here.
Yeah, they did.
Yes.
That's
so
what they
as a biologist, also background, I try to limit my footprint
Yeah.
and try to promote whatever is locally made. So
Right.
this one is perfect. Made it fresh, almost daily,
Yes.
and with Italian quality. So I very like to showcase a good product coming from the Philippines.
Yeah, so this burrata is made locally with Italian cows,
Yes.
Correct.
right?
Correct, yeah.
Made locally with Italian cows. And I think that's fantastic. I've actually had many of their products, so I'd like to say hello to Isabel. Hi, Isabel. It's been a while. You've been on the show before, too, so we're so happy that your cheese is here yet again. So the burrata and the cherry tomatoes, no?
Cherry tomatoes are from here. Yes, correct. And then also here we have the stracciatella, which is
Oh
from
my goodness. When this came out, it was everything for me to control myself and not pull a slice out. The mortadella,
Ciao bello,
the
come stai?
stracciatella.
Bene.
Bene, ma un disastro oggi. Ciao.
Ciao. Go,
Come on.
How are you? I'm Michelle.
Fabrizio, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Fabrizio. Say hello.
Hello.
So nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yes.
Today all flooded.
Yes.
There is a fire.
Check later.
Just now, you saw they closed.
Yeah, we saw it.
They closed early.
We saw it. Crazy. I hope no one got hurt. Yeah.
We just arrived, but since this morning, 9 a.m., I drop out from the car now. One day in the car, one day.
Oh, geez, the traffic.
From Las Piñas.
Yes. Well, I'm glad you're here. We have great food
All
for
flooded,
you.
yeah, no worries. No, that's why I called in, because most of the restaurants are closed. In Makati, closed.
Everything's closed.
Yeah,
They send
because,
people home.
yeah, no, because they send people home, yes. Okay,
Well,
enjoy.
Fabrizio,
Follow you in a bit. Ciao bello.
thank you.
So,
So it was everything. I love that Fabrizio just comes in. So you know it's a good restaurant, a good Italian
Fabrizio
restaurant.
was here.
If you have Italians coming in,
Fabrizio
ready
was
to
here
eat,
for our
right?
aperitivo last
Very
Saturday.
cool.
He tried it, he came back today.
And he came back.
Yeah, I love it. He didn't know about the restaurant, and
Fantastic.
he's been living here for long. So I always good when Italian come over and eat in
So
our
how
restaurant.
nice. So you're new friends.
New friend, yes.
Fantastic. All right, so guys, if you want to learn more about Grifonis, you can check them out on Instagram at Grifonis_MNL and Grifonis MNL on Facebook, right? And don't forget to go ahead and download the Rappler Communities app because, as always, of course, Gianni has been very generous. There will be 3 winners who can avail of 2,000 pesos worth of GCs to come in and enjoy any of the pizza, the pasta that you would like. Of course, we want you to come and dine in. And you can do that. You can win and avail, be one of those 3 winners by, of course, commenting on Instagram, reposting on your stories, joining the Rappler Communities app, and downloading the Rappler Community app and joining the food and travel conversation. Tag me, say hello, tell me what you would like to try here, and then we'll have a chat there too. Okay, so I didn't take a bite of this. I do want to take a bite of this now.
Please.
But I also want to tell everybody what else we have on the table. So while I'm getting this, do you want to tell us, Chef, about the gambas?
Sure. So this is actually one of my personal favorites, gambas aglio olio. It has vegan longanisa from
Filipino.
Yes, very Filipino. We order it from Ilocos. So we wait for the shipment every week. And then it's paired with our focaccia bread. And here we have...
That's what we were talking about before.
Yeah.
We should invite them all over.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So here we have our Wagyu roast beef. We have
Wagyu locally made as well.
So this is the one that you were talking about from
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kitayama.
Kitayama from
Kitayama.
Bukidnon.
Yeah.
So them they brought over the cow from Japan and
See?
bred with USDT Australian. Beautiful meat.
Aren't we glad we have Filipino foodies who are so happy to bring all of these things in so we could enjoy them?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
So we have the Wagyu that's also local, the burrata, the tuna that comes from Siargao as well, and it's fresh.
Yeah.
So everything that's fresh. And I
Everything's
love that
fresh.
there's Filipino and Italian.
yes.
Like me? Like me?
Yeah, because like what we were talking about earlier, it's sustainable. Yeah.
Right. And I think, I know that, when we were talking about it earlier, Gianni was saying how that's also part of the background that he has in science and marine biology. Obviously, we want to reduce your carbon footprint. You want to source as much as you can locally while still staying true to the recipes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Obviously, because
Exactly.
you can't get prosciutto di Parma anywhere else. You have to get it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We know that there are certain things that we need. So then we have the two pizzas. I know there's
Yes.
so many other things that you have on the menu.
Yes, this is one of
That-
the new pizza actually. We'll be
This
releasing
one's
on
new.
August 2nd with a new menu, also with the drink menu. So we have some of the newest addition with some of our best seller and a few more coming out.
Yeah.
So this one has the stracciatella.
Stracciatella, which is the inside of the burrata, still
The
from Casa del
mortadella.
Formaggio. Yes, mortadella and pistachio. Sorry, pistachio, I say.
Yes, that's okay. You
Pistachio.
can say pistachio. We understand.
Yeah.
So good. Chef, what makes the pizza oven different here than everywhere else? Some may not know.
To start, our pizza oven is wood-fired.
That makes all the difference.
It does, it does. So with wood-fired, you get this crust, this kind of crust. It's
Right.
very puffy.
Yes.
But at the same time, you get a crispy crust underneath. So you get the best of both worlds. You get like a puffy side, a puffy crust,
Bubbly crust.
yeah. And then you get,
Yes, the
and then you
pillowy
get the,
crust.
and then you get the thin part with all their cheeses and everything that's on top of your pizza.
Because there's so many different types of pizza now.
Yes, a lot,
Right.
a lot, a lot, a lot.
I mean,
a
how
lot
does
of
that
experiment.
fare with you as a true blue Italian?
I mean, I'm
this
happy with any kind of pizza as long
Pizza
as it's
is
good.
love.
Yeah, pizza is love.
Pizza,
Correct.
I mean, there's this saying, I don't know if you've seen it, it's like a meme. It says, you can't make everyone happy. You're not pizza.
yeah.
That's true.
So, but how do you, feel about some of these pizzas?
I mean, I'm open to any kind of pizza, above all on the dough.
Yeah.
I love sourdough since it's way more digestible.
Is this a sourdough pizza?
It's a mix. Actually, it's not a sourdough, but it's a long rested, high hydration.
Ferment it overnight.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it can
fermented.
it can be fermented longer. So it's still true to Italian pizza, but highly digestible. And there is different. I'm not against anything, but I like simplicity. Few ingredients, good, because you don't want to
More
overpower
variety.
anything. If you put too much, means you're overpowering your ingredients. For me, as Italian.
Right. I
Look
mean,
at the
that's
burrata.
really, I'm sure it's the same also with
The drinks.
drinks. You don't want to overcomplicate things. You want to use the best ingredients, and then you can keep things simple
Correct. Yeah.
and come out with the best product.
Indeed. Yeah. So my idea was always to highlight one flavor, maybe another flavor as a supporting the main flavor, and then nose, which is the aroma, which is the most important in the food and drinks actually.
Right. I was just so impressed when we were talking, you discussed the 4 different Negronis that we're having,
Yeah.
but even the history that you were sharing, guys, we can't make this stuff up. There really is something going on across the street. And I really do hope that everyone is okay. It's a rainy day. There's so many things that we're fighting with the weather. I hope everyone across the street is okay too. We're here in the heart of BGC at Grifoni's.
7 Neo building.
Yeah, in the
7 Neo building.
in the 7 Neo building, right? So we're right on 5th Ave. There's a lot of stuff going on. I know you guys can't see it, but I'm sure you can hear it and see the reflection of the lights. And I promise it's not that distracting.
Help the food colors.
Okay, so I'm not going to send this away. I want this to stay right in front of me. But I see I think we have 2 pastas that came out already. Did we get to talk about this pizza too already?
Not yet.
Not yet, but maybe we could talk about this pasta because it looks incredible. Is that a Negra rigatoni?
Yeah, pasta nera we call it, which black pasta.
Okay.
This will be new to the menu. It's rigatoni with with squid ink,
Yeah.
baby squid,
I see the baby
shrimps,
squid.
and arugula, hydroponic arugula made it here.
Yeah, so there are so many. I didn't even realize also there's so many different types of arugula
A lot,
as well.
a lot.
Right? Some that are more peppery, others that
Yeah.
aren't. And arugula for me was something I had to grow to love.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't always love it. I love like the chicory and the bitter, but the arugula was definitely spicy, and I was like, ooh, why is my greens spicy?
Yeah.
But it's very healthy.
Yeah, I'm sure. I like it now. Don't worry.
It's an acquired taste. Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a while.
Yeah.
So just like, we were talking about earlier, even tomatoes. As an Italian, I grew up, American Italian, we had tomatoes on the table all the time. My dad, simple salad for my dad is just tomatoes with the olive oil, salt and pepper, and that's it. He loves that. But fresh tomatoes, I wasn't turned on to that till I was about 14. I think I needed to figure out that it was so delicious. But cooked tomatoes, from when I was a baby.
I think you will love this dish.
Perfect segue.
Yeah.
To talk about that.
This is also new to the menu. We actually already have penne vodka with stracciatella on our menu, but again, Chef Gianni, being creative, he wanted to change up the pasta a bit because we used to use penne. So now we changed it to paccheri, which is like a large round ones.
Okay.
So it's something different, and he wanted the sauce to be more rich. So we added a few more things to it, and then
I think there's a liquor in there too, right? Is that like a vodka sauce?
Yeah. It's a la vodka.
A la vodka.
Yeah.
Vodka sauce is my fave.
And then we still remained with the stracciatella on top, and then fired in the oven for a while. Yeah. Then here is our paccheri alla vodka.
Paccheri. Let's show the viewers that pasta that I am sure they are not familiar. I'm not familiar with it either.
Paccheri is really good because they hold very well the cooking.
Is it like a ravioli?
No, it's like a rigatoni, bigger, and with brooms around. So they stay the texture is a bit more crunchier even after cook or after overcooking the oven.
Oh, interesting. Can I have?
It's amazing. Sorry, I'm biased. It's amazing.
I see it. Okay, I know this one. I didn't know that's the name.
Paccheri.
Paccheri.
Yeah.
Correct.
Ooh, and all the sauce. This is the perfect kind of pasta shape to hold all the sauce.
Exactly.
Which, of course, how do you choose what pasta to pair with which sauce? This looks delicious.
Normally, the thicker the pasta, the more saucy you want. You think about aglio olio, the simplest pasta, which is olive oil, spaghetti. Because a thicker pasta, you want, a thicker sauce, or creamy, or bolognese, you want something a bit thicker.
So it can hold the sauce.
Yes. Then depends on preference.
Delicious.
It's good.
Just enough tang. I've got
A bit of creaminess, but still rich from the tomato.
And creamy and rich as well. Perfect bite. What's your fave on the table?
That's my favorite. Actually, we tried today with Gianni, and that I fall in love with that one.
So this is the first time you've had it?
Yes.
Well, we should go ahead and enjoy it because obviously there's so much delicious food on the table.
Yeah.
Arcadius, how much of what you get to input into the menu? I know that the drinks, you're going to start you're launching new drinks.
Yes.
The food here, obviously, very deeply rooted in authentic Italian tradition. Does that affect what you bring to the table?
I think, no, actually, I used to work with many Italians in the past in UK, or in Europe, and Hong Kong was my home recently. So I got always inspired by this culture, even since when I was a kid, actually, when I was traveling holidays with my family. And I always enjoyed that, the Italian soul next to it, even with
Which
the
one?
food. The more happiness, the craziness, the loudness of it, actually. And that is when you gather with the people, actually, it will just drive you in, pretty much. You know what I mean? Just really enjoy yourself, kind of.
Totally, and I actually think there's so many similarities between the Italian culture and the Filipino culture.
Yeah.
You're both married to Filipinos?
Yes.
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 Correct.
And also, you mentioned that on top of it, when you go to Italy, when you go to any family, we're gonna welcome with the food first. It's like in Philippines,
Yes.
right?
We're-
Bring to the
they're the
table,
same.
and mama's gonna tell you, you eat now,
Yes.
and you won't leave the table if you
Until
won't
you're full.
finish.
Yes. So there is a fine line between nonas and lolas. Because
Yeah.
they both want you to sit down and come and eat.
I really
right?
agree on that. Yes.
Right? That's the same how it is. So we have pasta, we have pizza, there's salads. I know you guys make the focaccia in-house. This is made every day.
Yes.
Correct.
Is this also made in the brick oven? Because it has
Yes,
a little,
yes, it does.
the wood fire
oven.
wood fire pizza oven.
Yeah.
Yes. So you can tell that it is.
Yeah.
And I love that you even have some like bar snacks or bar
Yeah.
chow that if you wanted to come and just really have drinks,
Yeah.
happy hour 3 to 7,
Yes, 3 to 7, happy
Right.
hour every day.
right? And then so those kinds of drinks, buy one, take one then.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? Every day you have happy hour. And then I know we also said aperitivo is every other Saturday.
Yeah, we are planning it now. We start one last Saturday,
Yeah.
and then we are planning for August. How many to do every month? Might be 1 or 2 per month. We are still putting
I
together
love
all the
that.
dots. So as soon as
So
we have all
stay
the drinks,
tuned.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
we're
even
gonna
the
announce it.
drinks.
Yes,
Yes.
we're gonna
Right?
announce everything
Together,
soon.
You'll announce on Instagram.
Yeah. All the
So guys, go ahead and follow Grifoni's _MNL on Instagram, Grifoni's MNL on Facebook. You can see what they serve up, check out their menu, check out the different things that are coming, the different events.
Yeah.
There's even DJ nights as well, right? On Fridays.
Every Friday.
Right? So every Friday, I think 9 to 12 you can come,
Yeah.
so you can come and enjoy. I mean, you could have a couple of drinks and just order some of the plates that we have here
Yeah.
and enjoy the night. That's a nice nightcap, especially for kids, for parents who have kids and you know, they're out doing their own thing already too. Their kids are old enough, they go out on their own.
Yeah.
We haven't even touched on the steak that's in
steak,
front
yeah.
of you.
Yeah,
Do you want
we-
to just hold that up for the
Here.
camera so that we can see?
Well,
that looks
this-
delicious.
Yeah, this is one of our best sellers because you can order steak with either pasta, risotto, baby potatoes, even rice. Yeah, for
Of
the
course.
yeah.
Making everybody happy.
Yes. So here we have our mushroom risotto, and then on top our ribeye steak and chimichurri on the side.
That looks delish.
Yeah.
I want to highlight the meat is bolsico beef.
Bolzico beef. and
So
then we have the
grass-fed,
Wagyu beef, and then
yeah,
Bolzico
grass-fed
beef. Can I have a
and
slice?
antibiotic-free.
Yeah.
So something that we like to eat, like highlighting on good ingredients.
Good ingredients
Correct.
also, and that Bolzico is here as well.
Yes, correct,
right?
correct.
Yeah.
Imported from Argentina. So I choose bolsico for now because it's the most similar to Italian or European beef, which is leaner. Here you find a lot of Wagyu.
Yes.
So I want to start to stay with something a bit more lean, and this one is very good to pair with a good bottle of wine as well, instead of only cocktail. Or a good red wine, I would love it too.
And you have a nice wine list.
Yes, so we have a good selection of good
You
wine.
can see the
And
wines on
we
there.
have only wine on every Thursday and Sunday,
Every Thursday and Sunday, $9.99.
$9.99. Drink all our pouring wine
your
from
wine.
white, rosé, and red,
Oh, how nice.
and order a bolsico beef with it.
So you could come for brunch.
Correct.
Yeah.
What time
Correct.
do you open on Sunday?
11
At
a.m.
11 a.m.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Have only wine.
Yeah.
Go home and take a nap.
Correct.
And get ready for the work week.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes, exactly,
plan.
exactly.
That sounds like a plan. And if you can't make it on Sunday, that's okay. You can come for aperitivo on Saturday or even DJ nights on Friday,
Fridays.
which is all different vibes, but obviously served up with really great Italian food and cocktails and great wine as well. So I've had a little bit of everything. I am gonna, I tried the Paccheri.
Yes.
Did I say it right?
Paccheri, correct.
Paccheri?
I will correct you.
Correct me.
Yeah, exactly. I would too if.
I want to be corrected if I'm not saying it right. The steak was very tender. Obviously, it was a ribeye. I'm going to get a little bit of baby squid here. I'm just so happy that we have this available. Oh, I hope I don't have black teeth after I eat this. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to go in.
It's not do the
I'm
best for
going
a date.
Yeah.
Parsley and black teeth, and you start to smile too. So you have to wash it out with the Negroni.
Yeah, I will. Do I have? Oh, okay.
You're good.
All good.
All right, guys, go ahead and download the Rappler Communities app so that you can join the conversation. There's a ton of different conversations you can join, but obviously, if you want to learn more about Grifonis, great places to eat, travel, and food, go ahead and join the food and travel chat. Tag me so you can say hello, and we can talk about more Italian treats and drinks, of course, Negronis. And the history of Negroni, maybe you can join the conversation and talk to us about Negroni and give us an education that it's been around for so long and how it's evolved, right?
Correct,
that feels like an episode all on its own to learn about the history of Negronis. Okay, so we've had steak. I know you also have poultry dishes. I saw chicken.
Yeah, we have roasted chicken wings. And we also have la
Fish.
cotoletta alla milanese.
What's that?
It's a chicken
Milanese.
breast. Yeah, cotoletta milanese. It's served with truffle fries and a side salad.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
So
also
like a
a
Sounds
schnitzel.
great too.
It's like a
yeah,
breaded
that's
Yeah.
pounded.
Okay, so I think my kids would like that too.
Yeah, we also have fish dishes with mahi. Yeah, pesta livornese. Yeah, and we will soon have baked pesto mahi.
What is the livornese?
Yeah.
What is that?
Fish.
Fish.
alla
How is that
livornese.
prepared?
It's cooked in a tomato sauce and topped on your choice of penne puttanesca, baby potatoes, and rice.
So you still get the choices.
Yes.
Yes.
I actually spent quite a few weeks in Livorno when I was about 18. My mother used to work for, I know I mentioned this to you before, my mother used to work for the Italian Trade Commission, and her boss, Giorgio Lulli, they had become very good family friends, and they had a little place in Livorno, and we stayed with them, and we spent a month traveling around Italy, but we spent quite a bit of time in Livorno with them because they're such good friends. So that's why I was curious, Livornese.
Yeah.
How is that prepared? So with tomatoes.
Yes,
Yeah.
tomato, anchovies,
A lot of
and capers. So
Yeah.
Livorno is a beautiful city for beautiful food.
Yes. Well, all of
And
Italy.
Tuscany.
Absolutely. So we also have desserts and really good coffee.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So I know that we were talking about the coffee. It's single origin.
From Colombia, made it from common folk,
Okay. And
roasted here.
if we want to come in, have a coffee, because Italians are also big on coffee culture.
Yes.
Yes.
So here is a bit more a twist. For me, coffee is like you go to the bar, you ask for an espresso,
Yes.
bam, drink out.
Yes.
Here we have to go more on the direction of Australian style, so like a flat white
said I wasn't gonna give it
or
away,
a
yeah.
Spanish latte, which are our best seller.
So what's the difference between a flat white and a Spanish latte?
Flat white is pretty much a cappuccino with a bit more milk, and a Spanish latte is with condensada. So a
it's sweeter.
sweeter side.
Yeah.
A Spanish latte is sweeter.
Yes, correct. One of the best
I
seller.
prefer not the sweet. I'd rather have the tiramisu than the sweetness in my coffee.
Same.
No?
Tiramisu and a nice espresso,
Espresso.
with a bit of Amaro Averna, the best.
Do you put the lemon twist? No.
On what?
In your espresso?
No. I put a grappa. It's after lunch or after dinner, sorry.
Yes, okay. We can have that balances. Let's show the viewers the tiramisu. So
like
there
that.
are quite a few desserts that my kids love. Italian desserts, of course. We know that tiramisu is a fave. My mom loves tiramisu too. My kids also love panna cotta. I know you guys say that here
Yes,
too.
yes, yes.
And they're always, tasting the panna cotta. The kids are always trying to find the best panna cotta, the best tiramisu, and the best cannoli. I heard a little bird told me that you guys are going to be serving up cannolis
We're
too.
working on it. Bianca is
ready.
she's the one doing it. All the trust on her.
On it.
Your son said a while ago that he really wants the cannoli.
Yes, we
So
love
we have to do it.
because we can't get them so often.
Yeah, it's
Here.
hard to find.
Whenever they go back to the States, and it's probably one of the first things they look for. So we're coming to a close. I'm not sure. Are we bringing anything else out, or we're?
I think that's
we're
fine
good?
for now. Yeah, we're good. We have a big
everything out on the
Italian
table,
feast.
guys. We have had an Italian feast. I think there's just panna cotta coming out. No. But while we're waiting for that, we can also answer these quick questions. Guys, remember, go ahead and follow Grifoni's _MNL on Instagram. Repost that giveaway if you want to come in and win a chance for 2,000 pesos in the GC. 3 chances you'll get either from Instagram and from the Rappler Communities app. Make sure to download the Rappler Communities app and join the food and travel conversation, of course. Of course, there's some conversations you can join there if you're interested and want to talk to others who are like-minded and have the same interests. Of course, me, I'm in the food and travel because I want to talk about food. Okay, so who shaped your relationship with food?
La mamma.
My grandmother.
My mom.
Mom.
Yeah.
Favorite food as a kid?
Bolognese.
Callos.
Potato. Yeah.
Still your favorite foods?
Yeah.
I've often told this story that we had cold potatoes in the fridge, always in the fridge, and I just grab one running because I'd be playing outside, too busy to eat, and I just grab a potato and run.
Oh.
Panna
This is
cotta,
the
in case
panna
for later.
cotta. Yes, let's show that though. It's so pretty. And you can jiggle, so when you
Yeah.
jiggle, you
Yeah.
know
Strawberry
that it's,
from Baguio and mango, of course. The best mango in the world on the Philippines.
That is. We do have the best mangoes in the world. So, favorite cuisine as an adult?
Italian. Sorry.
I'm with you.
Oh, that's hard. I have a lot of favorites
choose two.
now. Okay. Spanish and Italian.
Because you like the callos.
Yeah.
Chinese.
Chinese.
Oh, that's a good one.
What's your favorite dish to prepare?
Spaghetti aglio olio e peperoncino.
Perfect. My dad loves that too. That's his favorite. He grew up on that.
Well, I love a good sinigang.
Sinigang.
Love sinigang.
The kind of sinigang that, like, when it's that sour,
Sour
you can
and
feel
gravy.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been known.
Yeah.
Pasta.
Pasta.
Also, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Favorite food guru?
Food guru.
Yeah.
Anthony
Bourdain.
Bourdain.
Yeah. No doubt.
Bourdain.
Yeah, I agree. Same.
Yeah. Unanimous.
Yeah.
Favorite hobby when you're not in the resto? I think you have like 3 or 4.
Let's say
yeah.
surfing. Let's keep it
Surfing.
always for everybody. Yeah, if you
Well, I love reading.
Yes.
Play tennis.
What'd you read lately?
should play tennis. Sorry.
Anything?
Oh, lately?
Recently?
No, I haven't.
No
I've been
time?
very busy.
Okay. Music in the kitchen? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. What's playing?
Everything classic, mix, depending on the mood.
Yeah, whatever everybody's in the mood for.
Because it does set the tone too.
Yeah.
I like punk in the music.
No? We like punk.
Punk rock, yes. I don't know. Inspire me.
Take out or dine in,
Both.
Take
depending
out.
on your mood.
Yeah, take out.
Dine
take
in.
out.
Dine in. 2 foods that go together but don't go together.
Ooh.
Honey and meat.
Honey and meat.
Spicy honey with
Yeah.
meat. I would love it. With this a bit aged meat, I like
Yeah.
honey.
Interesting. So you know what? I was telling you guys how I was not so into meat when I was a kid. My mom would do the chicken cutlets, so like the Milanese, and my dad would give me a little honey on the side so I could dip it in the honey just so I would eat the meat.
Yeah.
I love honey. And it's got actually very good healing properties. The flu is going around right now.
Yeah.
Any kitchen or dining accessory that you collect?
Knives.
Yeah, of course, chef.
I love spatulas, silicone spatulas. I have a lot
Because
of
you're
them.
a pastry chef.
Yeah.
That's why.
see the
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
I'm called the glassware.
Of course.
Have many glassware.
I mean, that's like, of course it would be. You're on the sofa watching a movie. What is on your snack board?
Oh, bruschetta.
Grapes.
Yeah.
Grapes. I would have that whole snack board right there. That would be my snack board.
Cheese and fruits.
Cheese and fruit.
Yeah.
I'd have the cold cuts, the cheese, the fruit, the focaccia,
Yeah.
the gorgonzola
Or a
too.
good sandwich.
Yeah, all of it, right? Okay, guys, these are really fast.
Okay.
Ready? Negroni or spritz?
Negroni.
Negroni.
Red or white wine?
Red.
White.
Americano or cappuccino?
Cappuccino.
Cappuccino.
Americano.
Sparkling or still?
Sparkling.
Still.
Rigatoni or tagliatelle?
Rigatoni.
Homemade tagliatelle.
Ooh, are any of the pastas homemade?
All the spaghetti, tagliatelle, ravioli, which we didn't showcase, are all homemade.
See?
Yeah.
Daily
You have your
fresh.
homemade pastas
Yes.
every day too.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay, so I got distracted with homemade pasta. Pizza or pasta?
Both.
Pasta.
I would say pasta. I love pizza, but pasta is still number one.
I would say both. Too.
Oh, both,
I like both. Okay. Sweet or savory?
Savory.
Savory, def.
Cheese or cold cuts?
Ooh,
Cheese.
cheese.
Both.
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 Surf or
Actually-
turf?
Meat, turf.
Turf.
Turf. Tiramisu or panna cotta?
Panna
Tiramisu.
cotta.
Tiramisu.
Okay, so this is the last one. We forgot to do this one last week, but I'm going to make sure we do it this week because we always do. Tapa or tocino?
Tapa. All the way.
Tapa, tapa.
With garlic rice.
So tapa all the way with garlic rice. You heard it here.
And runny,
Of course,
sunny side up.
There you go.
Uncle Roger style garlic rice.
Bravo.
We are shouting out to Uncle Roger. As always, guys, it's been so much fun. Thanks for
Thank you.
having us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
It's
you.
been such a fun conversation, even with all the distractions. I do hope everyone is safe at home, keeping safe from the rains. And of course, I hope everyone is okay here in BGC too. As always, guys, keep cooking, keep sharing, and keep safe. See you next week.
Grazie. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao.